Hello viewers, welcome to today's video. In this episode, we're diving into the fascinating world of Australian coinage as we explore the 6 most valuable and expensive 5-cent coins ever released. These tiny coins may look ordinary, but their history, rarity, and collector demand have made them prized treasures in the world of numismatics. First up, we're talking about the 1977 Australian 5-cent coin featuring Queen Elizabeth II stands as one of the most fascinating and highly sought-after pieces in the world of numismatics. While at first glance it may appear to be an ordinary circulation coin, collectors know that this particular year holds special significance due to its rarity, subtle varieties, and the ever-growing demand among enthusiasts. Even in dirty or circulated condition, the 1977 5-cent piece has managed to capture attention, proving that its appeal lies not only in pristine examples, but also in the historical and collectible value it carries. To collectors, it represents far more than just base metal. It is a tangible treasure from Australia's numismatic past. The historical backdrop of the 1977 Australian 5-cent coin enhances its importance. Struck at the Royal Australian Mint in Canberra, this coin was issued during a period when the decimal coinage system had only recently replaced the older pre-decimal pounds, shillings, and pence. The 1977 release coincided with Queen Elizabeth II's Silver Jubilee, marking 25 years of her reign, which adds an extra layer of symbolic meaning to this coin. Although not a commemorative issue itself, the timing of its mintage ties it to a year of national and Commonwealth-wide celebration, giving it cultural resonance beyond its face value. For many, holding a 1977 5-cent coin serves as a reminder of both Australia's evolving coinage system and the enduring legacy of the monarchy. When it comes to unique features, the 1977 5-cent coin carries all the hallmarks of its series while offering details that collectors admire. The obverse displays the elegant portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machin, which had been introduced only a few years earlier and is instantly recognizable for its regal simplicity. The reverse showcases the echidna, an iconic Australian marsupial, beautifully engraved by Stuart Devlin, whose coin designs remain celebrated worldwide. The coin is composed of copper nickel, weighing 2.83 grams and measuring 19.41 millimeters in diameter. While standard for the denomination, its timeless artistry combined with the historic year gives it a distinct identity, particularly for collectors who seek symbolic coins that carry both aesthetic and historical charm. Rarity is one of the strongest factors behind the desirability of the 1977 5-cent coin. Although millions were struck, the survival of high-grade examples is surprisingly low, with many pieces lost to circulation, heavy wear, or poor preservation. Furthermore, error varieties such as double strikes, off-center strikes, or die cracks add layers of intrigue, commanding significant premiums at auction. In circulated or dirty condition, these coins may appear modest, but true rarity emerges in well-preserved, near-mint, or certified examples. The challenge of finding pristine 1977 5-cent coins elevates them in the eyes of collectors, making each discovery feel like uncovering a hidden gem. Market value reflects this rarity and collector demand. In circulated or dirty condition, a 1977 5-cent coin may be worth only a modest premium over face value. However, in uncirculated or near-mint condition, prices can soar dramatically, with examples reaching between $1,000 and $8,000 depending on condition, rarity, and the presence of special varieties or minting errors. Auction records confirm the steady appreciation of these coins over time, driven by their symbolic link to the Silver Jubilee year and the increasing scarcity of untouched examples. For investors and collectors alike, the coin represents both historical wealth and a strong potential for continued appreciation in value. For those looking to collect the 1977 Australian 5-cent coin, there are several important considerations. Priority should always be given to coins in higher grades, ideally certified by reputable grading services to confirm authenticity and condition. Collectors should inspect carefully for varieties such as double dies or striking anomalies, as these can elevate value substantially. Proper storage and protective holders is essential to preserve the coin's surfaces, and direct handling should be avoided to prevent further wear. The 1977 Australian 5-cent coin is far more than a piece of everyday change. It is a captivating blend of artistry, rarity, and historical resonance. Its association with Queen Elizabeth II's Silver Jubilee year enhances its status as a prized collectible, while its scarcity and high-grade condition secures its place as one of the most desirable coins of its denomination. Whether admired for its design, its symbolic significance, or its steadily appreciating market value, this coin continues to captivate enthusiasts worldwide. For collectors seeking a rewarding addition to their collection, the 1977 5-cent stands as a testament to Australia's rich numismatic heritage and an enduring treasure worth pursuing. And secondly, we're exploring the most valuable and expensive, the Australian 1999 5-cent coin. A piece often overlooked in everyday change, transforms into a numismatic treasure of immense desire and significant value when one stumbles upon the incredibly rare variety struck that year. This particular coin captivates enthusiasts not merely for its face value, but for its extraordinary scarcity and the compelling story it tells about a pivotal year in Australia's minting history. Its appeal lies in the thrilling possibility of discovery, offering collectors a chance to own a genuine rarity that is perpetually in high demand. For the advanced numismatist, securing this coin, even in a dirty and circulated condition, represents the acquisition of a prized treasure, a tangible piece of a very limited and enigmatic mintage that continues to fascinate and elude the majority of collections. The historical context of the 1999 5-cent coin is deeply intertwined with the final chapter of Australia's pre-decimal coinage and the approaching centenary of Federation. While no special design was issued for the 5-cent piece that year, its significance is derived from a substantial and strategic mintage decision. The Royal Australian Mint produced an enormous quantity of 5-cent coins in 1998 to build a stockpile for future circulation, which resulted in an official mintage for 1999 that is astonishingly low. This deliberate action makes the 1999 dated coin an accidental rarity, a last-of-its-kind issue from the 20th century that quietly entered circulation in minuscule numbers compared to its predecessors, making every specimen a precious relic from the final year of the millennium. This coin's unique features are classic and familiar, yet on a rare 1999 specimen, every detail becomes profoundly important. The obverse features the elegant Raphael Makhlouf portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, crowned and facing right, surrounded by the legend Elizabeth II, Australia, 1999. The reverse continues the iconic design by Stuart Devlin, featuring an echidna, or spiny anteater, amidst its natural habitat. The coin is struck from a copper-nickel planchet, measuring 19.41 millimeters in diameter and possessing a mass of 2.83 grams. Its reeded edge provides both a distinctive feel and a practical anti-counterfeiting measure. While its design is standard, its 1999 date is the key unique feature that elevates it from common circulating currency to a numismatic icon. The rarity of the 1999 5-cent coin cannot be overstated and is the primary driver of its immense desirability. With a confirmed mintage of only 2.5 million pieces for circulation, it stands as the second lowest mintage year for the entire 5-cent series, surpassed only by the legendary 1972 issue. While millions were minted, the vast majority were released into circulation and subsequently spent, lost, or worn down over decades of use. Consequently, finding any 1999 5-cent coin is a notable event for a collector, and locating one in even moderately worn condition is a significant challenge. The number of examples that have survived in higher grades is exceptionally limited, making every specimen, regardless of its condition, a valuable and scarce numismatic item. The market value for a 1999 5-cent coin is substantial and is heavily influenced by its grade and overall state of preservation. A coin in a dirty, obviously circulated condition, showing significant wear on the highest points of the echidna's spines and the queen's crown, can still command an impressive price between $100 and $300 due to its fundamental rarity. Examples in better grades, such as extremely fine or uncirculated condition, see their value skyrocket dramatically. Pristine, Mint state examples certified by leading grading services have consistently achieved prices at auction ranging from $1,500 to well over $8,000 for the finest known specimens, reflecting the intense competition among top-level collectors to secure this key date. Its value is firmly rooted in its historic low mintage and its status as a condition rarity. For collectors pursuing this numismatic jewel, a meticulous and knowledgeable approach is paramount. Given its premium value, it is highly advisable to seek out examples that have been professionally graded and encapsulated by services like PCGS or NGC. This guarantees the coin's authenticity and provides an expert assessment of its condition, protecting your investment. If purchasing a raw coin, close inspection is critical, paying particular attention to the detail on the echidna spines and the legend on the obverse to accurately gauge the amount of wear. Always acquire such a significant coin from reputable dealers or established auction houses with proven track records. Furthermore, engaging with numismatic societies and online collector forums can provide invaluable insights into market availability and recent sale trends for this elusive issue. The 1999 5-cent coin stands as a magnificent testament to the allure of numismatics, perfectly blending historical significance, outright rarity, and strong investment potential. It is far more than a simple piece of currency. It is a coveted treasure that represents a specific and deliberate moment in Australia's minting history. For the dedicated enthusiast, the pursuit of this coin, whether in a well-worn and dirty state or a pristine mint condition example, offers an immensely rewarding challenge. Its enduring appeal and steadily appreciating market value ensure that this remarkable coin will remain a prized centerpiece in advanced collections, celebrated by numismatists across the globe for generations to come. And thirdly, we're talking about the most valuable and ultra-rare, the Australian 5-cent coin from 1983 featuring Queen Elizabeth II stands out as one of the most fascinating and ultra-rare treasures in modern Australian numismatics. While the denomination itself is often overlooked as a small, everyday coin, the 1983 issue has gained a reputation for captivating enthusiasts with its rarity and historical significance. Collectors prize this coin not only because of its connection to a pivotal era in Australian currency history, but also because surviving examples in collectible condition are extremely scarce. Even when found in dirty or heavily circulated form, the coin sparks immediate interest, elevating it from a common pocket piece to a highly sought-after numismatic gem. Its combination of scarcity, artistry, and intrigue cements it as a prized treasure in collections worldwide. The historical context of the 1983 Australian 5-cent coin provides collectors with a deeper appreciation for its value. Minted during a period of significant economic and cultural shifts in Australia, the coin reflects the continued evolution of the decimal currency system, which had only been introduced in 1966. Produced at the Royal Australian Mint in Canberra, the 1983 5-cent played its part in everyday commerce at a time when Australia was moving further into a modern financial identity while still preserving symbols of British heritage. The obverse design of Queen Elizabeth II, created by Arnold Machin, remained a powerful emblem of the Commonwealth, bridging tradition and progress during the early 1980s. To collectors, this makes the coin not just a piece of currency, but a tangible connection to an important chapter in Australia's economic story. Unique features of the 1983 5-cent coin add to its collectability and charm. The obverse depicts the crowned portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machin, with her timeless regal profile encircled by the inscription, Elizabeth II Australia 1983. The reverse, designed by Stuart Devlin, features the iconic echidna, a creature symbolic of Australia's distinct wildlife. Struck in copper-nickel, the coin measures 19.41 millimeters in diameter and weighs 2.83 grams, dimensions consistent with other coins of the series. What enhances its desirability, however, are its subtle design details and the sharpness of the strike in higher-grade examples. In uncirculated condition, the intricate spines of the echidna and the fine lines in the Queen's portrait stand out with remarkable clarity, turning what might appear as a common coin into a miniature work of art. The rarity of the 1983 5-cent coin is one of the strongest drivers of its market appeal. While many millions of 5-cent pieces were struck in the 1980s, the 1983 issue is distinct because comparatively fewer examples were released into circulation, with much of the mintage reserved or withdrawn. This limited distribution has left collectors with very few chances to acquire pristine examples. When combined with the natural wear and tear from decades of circulation, truly collectible coins in high grade have become exceedingly scarce. Even dirty or heavily circulated examples hold numismatic interest due to the year's low survival rates in desirable condition. For serious collectors, finding an uncirculated 1983 5-cent coin is an achievement that underscores its status as an elusive treasure. Market value for the 1983 Australian 5-cent coin reflects its scarcity and importance. While circulated and dirty examples may trade for modest sums, coins in exceptional condition can command impressive prices. High-grade examples certified by leading grading services have been reported selling in the range of $1,000 to $8,000, depending on strike quality and rarity of specific varieties. The coin's historical appeal, connection to the Elizabeth II era, and visual beauty all contribute to this strong valuation. Importantly, the market for rare Australian decimal coins has shown consistent appreciation over time, meaning collectors often view coins like the 1983 5-cent not just as collectibles, but also as long-term investments. For collectors seeking to add this rarity to their holdings, several tips prove useful. Prioritizing high-grade or certified examples is essential, as the difference in value between a circulated coin and an uncirculated one is substantial. Collectors should carefully inspect coins for signs of sharp detail in the echidna's spines and queen's portrait, as these features indicate stronger strikes. Acquiring coins from reputable dealers, specialized auctions, or numismatic societies ensures authenticity and quality. Storage is equally important. Keeping coins in protective holders or slabs helps preserve their condition, while minimizing handling prevents damage. Engaging with collector communities and monitoring auction results also provides valuable insights into evolving market trends. In conclusion, the 1983 Australian 5-cent coin with Queen Elizabeth II remains one of the most intriguing and desirable issues in the nation's decimal series. Its blend of historical significance, beautiful design, and true rarity makes it a coin that stands apart from ordinary circulation pieces. For numismatists, it represents not only a tangible link to Australia's economic and cultural history, but also a rewarding pursuit that brings both pride of ownership and investment potential. Whether discovered in dirty, circulated form or acquired as a gleaming, uncirculated example, this coin continues to captivate collectors and hold its rightful place as a prized treasure in the fascinating world of numismatics. And at the end, we're exploring the 1975 Australian 5-cent coin, stands as one of the most fascinating and highly sought-after pieces in the entire realm of numismatics, captivating enthusiasts with its enigmatic story and exceptional rarity. This particular coin, especially in the context of the Elizabeth II decimal series, has achieved an almost mythical status among collectors, transforming a humble piece of currency into a prized treasure. Its appeal is not merely in its metallic composition, but in the compelling narrative of its scarcity and the intense market demand it commands. For those passionate about Australian coinage, the pursuit of this coin represents the ultimate challenge, a quest for a numismatic legend that continues to generate excitement and discussion decades after its minting. The historical context of this coin is deeply intertwined with a pivotal moment in Australia's monetary history. The year 1975 was one of significant political and economic change, marked by the dismissal of the Whitlam government. Yet the production of coinage continued as a symbol of national stability. The Royal Australian Mint in Canberra was the sole producer of 5-cent coins that year, utilizing a substantial mintage of over 72 million pieces intended for widespread circulation. However, the story of the rare 1975 coin is not one of a low mintage figure, but rather one of survival and circumstance. The coins were released into an economy where the small, round copper-nickel pieces were heavily used and quickly worn down, making high-grade survivors exceptionally rare and positioning any such coin as a tangible and valuable connection to a transformative period in the nation's past. This coin's unique features are defined by the classic designs that characterized Australia's decimal coinage. The obverse features the elegant Arnold Machin portrait of a young Queen Elizabeth II, crowned with a tiara, surrounded by the inscription, Elizabeth II, Australia, 1975. The reverse is adorned with the iconic spiny anteater or echidna, a design crafted by Stuart Devlin, which symbolizes Australia's unique native wildlife. While the design is shared with all 5-cent coins of the era, its appeal in high-grade conditions is immense, showcasing sharp, intricate details of the echidna's spines and the precise legend. In a dirty or circulated condition, these fine details become obscured, but the knowledge that such a coin even exists from this notorious year is enough to captivate a collector's interest, as the search for one with any remaining detail is a formidable task. The extreme rarity of the 1975 5-cent coin in anything approaching a collectible condition is the primary driver of its legendary status. Its rarity is not due to a small number struck, but is almost entirely a condition rarity. The vast majority of these coins entered circulation and were subjected to decades of commerce, resulting in heavy wear, loss, and damage. Consequently, locating a 1975 specimen that has not been reduced to a featureless, worn disc is extraordinarily difficult. Numismatic experts estimate that examples grading even as high as extremely fine are incredibly scarce, with anything finer being virtually unseen. This scarcity makes the discovery of any 1975 5-cent coin with discernible detail a notable event, as the population of preserved coins is astonishingly low, fueling intense competition whenever one appears on the market. The market value for a 1975 5-cent coin is entirely dictated by its state of preservation, with prices reflecting its extreme condition rarity. A heavily worn, or dirty, example might still hold a modest premium over face value simply due to the date, perhaps valued from $10 to $50 as a curiosity. However, a specimen grading in good to very good condition, where the major design elements are still clearly identifiable despite wear, can command prices ranging from $100 to several $100s. The true market excitement, however, is reserved for those exceedingly rare examples in better grades. A coin grading fine to very fine can easily be valued between $1,000 and $2,500, while any example approaching extremely fine or better could see its value skyrocket to between $4,000 and $8,000, a testament to its status as one of the great rarities of the modern decimal series. For collectors aspiring to add this numismatic treasure to their holdings, a meticulous and patient approach is essential. Given the prevalence of worn and damaged specimens, prioritizing coins that have been professionally graded and encapsulated by services like PCGS or NGC is highly advisable. This certification authenticates the date, confirms the condition, and protects the coin, which is crucial for such a valuable and often counterfeited rarity. Purchases should be made exclusively through reputable numismatic dealers or established auction houses with proven track records, as the premium for this date invites unscrupulous practices. Even in a dirty condition, careful inspection under good light is necessary to accurately assess the amount of remaining detail on the echidna's body and the legend, which are key to determining its true grade and value. Proper care and preservation are paramount once a collector secures a 1975 5-cent coin. Regardless of its condition, it should be handled as little as possible and always by its edges to prevent the transfer of oils and dirt from the skin. The coin should be stored in an inert environment, such as archival quality mylar flips or a dedicated hard plastic holder, which will shield it from environmental pollutants and physical abrasion. For a coin that has survived in collectible condition against all odds, such protective measures are not just recommended, but are absolutely necessary to maintain its structural integrity and market value for future generations, ensuring this piece of history remains intact. The 1975 Australian 5-cent coin embodies a perfect storm of historical circumstance, extreme condition rarity, and potent collector desire, making it a standout piece in any advanced collection. It is far more than a simple 5 cents. It is a symbol of numismatic perseverance and a rewarding prize that represents the pinnacle of the decimal series. Its enduring value and profound appeal to numismatists around the world are guaranteed by its incredible story and the sheer difficulty of the hunt. For the dedicated collector, securing an example of this coin, even in a dirty and well-circulated state, is to secure a legendary piece of Australian monetary history.